a double review on 242 and 243 of that Magi greatness right now. It's time to hit up. People thought like, oh, Panda, have you dropped Magi? It's like one chapter. Calm down, guys. Calm down. They're making it up for you. Just relax. Deep breaths. Okay, we're all good. We're all good, guys, like that. So definitely as well that we see from the 242, like from the chapter that we see that now that Hakuryuu has acquired, like this seems to be like as well, just to remind you that this seems to be a flashback as well before like the whole situation that happened before the medium, but this is straight after what happens with Gyoko, because like the first 8 pages were like all after like when Hakuryuu just like got back from like literally fucking around with the whole like summit, and then we see like most of the chapter was based halfly on that, and then the last couple of pages as well was like based on like Hakuryuu's past, which is something we already know about, like, but definitely the most interesting parts of this chapter we saw. One of the most interesting things about this chapter is that we actually saw Hakuryuu acquiring his 2 right-hand man, like see that these actually people belong to his father, and it's like these people are gonna have like true loyalty, because we also find out that he's also got 3 metal vessels, and we see from 243 that one of them is called Belial, and obviously he's got Zagan. So it's very interesting what the 3rd one's called, but to see that how much of a boost him and Judal have had now that Judal's got the staff and this huge teleportation magic. It seems like even beforehand, like from 243, that he had the staff already, so he already had a huge power boost already, but it seems like he has gotten a hell lot stronger, and like the main reason why Hakuryuu and Judal are sort of teaming up is because I have the same thing as you, which we notice like in 243 is that this voice inside of them, and it's like, is this the Black Ruther Cell? Or an interesting theory that I've been thinking about, is it David himself? What if that David and actually Solomon are technically still fighting, but David is literally become the Black Rook? And then also as well, what if, you know, Solomon, since he is the White Rook itself, he is that life, he's literally was able to change destiny. So I'm guessing that he's literally the White Rook, and, you know, White Rook and the Black Rook are still battling it out to this day, and, you know, he's still going against his father, and that's probably what the voice that he's been hearing. Probably the same thing, you know, what Goku went as well, because, you know, she started hearing started hearing voices, like, all this crazy shit, and this is what happened, like, maybe, like, why people can't fall out of depravity is because of this voice, because he was, like, saying, wait, why can't I grab, you know, like, because Belial is, like, I think it was, like, the Djinn of Truth, and the thing about it was that Belial, like, it was playing fragments of their own mind, and you actually take damage for lying to yourself. And Judal actually wanted, like, this is the thing, because Judal actually wanted to cut ties with Al-Farman, and, like, this must have been, like, before, like, after his encounter with Alladin, because I'm sure, like, after his encounter with Alladin with the Solomon Wisdom, like, he probably wanted to cut ties more and more. But then he was just like, nah, fuck it, like, don't you hear that voice calling out to me as he stabs, like, this fragment version of Alladin? I'm like, this is how fucked up, and this is how, like, depraved he is fallen from this root, because, like, this gotta be something, that this voice has to be, like, David or something talking to him, and this must be the same thing, like, why Hakuryuu was getting close, because Belial was saying, like, he actually wanted a true white pure king, so I think already he was acknowledging that Hakuryuu is a worthy king already to actually lead it, but he wanted a pure one, and technically, like, apart from Sinbad, who's, like, already half fallen, and he's also, you know, got White Rook and Black Rook, technically, Hakuryuu is actually going to be the first person that we see in the series who is fully depraved, and that he's got, you know, the Djinns with him. So I'm wondering how this is going to work out, like, since, you know, all life beings have that. So does that mean the Djinns themselves are actually going to be tainted? Are they going to be depraved as well? Like, has, like, Zagan and Belial right now, have they fallen into depravity? Like, that's going to be interesting if the Djinns themselves have fallen into depravity. It's going to be very interesting to find that out. And also as well, the big question as well, like, since we see that Belial is controlling those Al-Farman members, like, this is how powerful that Hakuryuu right now is. He's got 3 Djinns, so he's on the same level as Ko. Like, he's got the same level as fucking Koen. And this is the man who can literally create an infinite amount of Magoi whenever he feels like, with using Astaroth, using Argolis, using Phoenix. And now, like, it seems like Hakuryuu's got mind manipulation, like he has, like, with Zafar and stuff like that. Like, he's got some very interesting plays right now that Hakuryuu's doing, because he's got Alpha Armor on his side, he's got his two fathers, right-hand man, and then he's probably still got some people that actually want to follow him from the Co-Empire, so it's a big fucking play that Hakuryuu's got right now, and not to mention, he's got Judal. And Judal has just had a huge power boost, and he's got the power for what people had in Alma Tehran. Definitely, I gotta say, this chapter was very interesting. Like, you know, when we saw both Hakuryuu and like Judal at the end, like, I refuse to grab this. Don't you hear that voice? I love that bit at the end. Like, he's got like these ghoul eyes from like Tokyo Ghoul. It's like demonic and stuff like that. I absolutely love that stuff like that. Overall, the first chapter itself, like the 242. It was alright. I didn't care much of the flashback stuff. I said, yeah, we kind of already knew about Hakuryuu's past and all that. I guess it was kind of going more into it and, you know, see how fucked up his body is ever since he got burnt. It's not just his face that got burnt, but it was like all of his chest and all that and his legs. It's just really fucking badly burnt. And then, so I'm going to get the first chapter itself, like 242. I'm going to get that one a 6.5. Like, I thought it was a good chapter, but yeah, I didn't care too much for the recap stuff of it. And then also as well, like the latest chapter we got, I thought that was an awesome chapter that we had. I'm going to give that one an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. That was actually a very solid chapter. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of these two chapters? And don't worry, I'll be going back to weekly with Maggie. Just calm down. I take one tiny little break of it, and people are going crazy about it. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, you leave the little like down below. I always appreciate that sort of stuff. But I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.